A note on Playback by Raymond Chandler, as adapted for the BBC. A play, an adaptation, which I listened to this morning. It's very good. There's a abridged version. I don't know about the original, which is the last novel by the famous author of detective stories. This one as well has Philip Marlowe at the center of it all. He's sleeping when the phone rings at 6:30 in the morning, and the lawyer says he wants him on a case. It's funny from the beginning. There's a dry humor which Chandler has, excellent. It's not my time of day. It's when the famous private detective talks to his would-be employer. But this one says, I'll send you $200 with my secretary as a retainer, if I have the figure correctly. And that was an important sum back then. So Philip Marlowe is following the instructions to try and follow this woman up. He has to see her at the train station. She's not supposed to know he's following her. But in a complicated plot, it turns out that he's not the only private eye who is after this woman. A series of unfortunate events, making that book title, ensues. We have a man who is dead, supposedly. The heroine is asking our protagonist to help and dispose of the body, but when he comes at the scene, there is no body. So I like the challenge of trying to figure out who done it, as they say, to understand the complex web of relationships, of betrayals, of passion at times, but which is just proclaimed. It is acted and not proved. I'm thinking the Maltese Falcon now, where the heroine is saying that she loves the character played by Humphrey Bogart, again the private detective. But it turns out that she only wants to use him as she used the other men around to get to the statue, golden statue. Also in this case there are complexities, but I must be honest and say that I liked it. I had a detached view and I smiled at various interesting, awkward positions and mistakes. You lose the tail of one, and some other guy comes in, and there's a struggle, a fight. The author of the wonderful Adventures in the Screen Trade, I think, says he knows about Raymond Chandler saying at one point, when I'm in a tangle, I don't know what to do next. I just have a guy barge in, threatening with a gun. It was with my lack of attention. I tend to get distracted. I couldn't follow all that was happening. Why is this guy doing this, and wasn't the heroine about to, wasn't she about to do the other thing? But then anyway, it's good, even for a man who's not a fan of detective novels or plays, whatever.